Welcome back everybody to one more Jacko the Soccer Bro video. If you haven't been here already, be sure to subscribe if you like the video, and if you have, enjoy the video I guess. We got an epic 6v6 soccer match coming up between two teams captained by myself and Gavin, and here's a look at Gavin's team now. They're coming out in a 2-1-2 formation, Gavin starting off in net, Aiden and Chauncey holding down the back line with Parker solidifying the middle, and Katie and Lily up top. I feel like they're hoping to provide a little bit of speed with that kind of thing, because those two are not the slowest people in the world, I'll tell you that much. Quick look at Jack's team now. See what they got going. They're also running in a 2-1-2, starting off with Ella in goal. Max and Cody at the back line. That might be interesting because neither one of them is ever played soccer, or not ever, but in a minute or so. We got Jack holding down the midfield with Adam and Lily up top. Skillful duo up there. We'll see if they can do anything to open up the game a little bit, get some goals going for the Colors team. Approaching kickoff now, and it's lights out. No, wait, no, that's the wrong sport. Kickoff, that's where it is. Adam drops it back to Jack. What can he do with it? That's the end of that, I guess. Never mind. Cody uses that big brain of his, finds Lily. She's got Adam up ahead. Instead, finds Jack in the middle, who's got either Adam or Lily or a shot. What does he take? Adam, one touch, no good, just wide of the goal. A solid effort, though, especially for it being the first minute like that. That's what you love to see as the team captain. Skip ahead now to the third minute. Max with a throw-in. He finds Lily. He might have jumped a little bit there. That could be illegal, but play is allowed on. Lily blows by Aiden, has an open shot on goal, and Gavin is there to make the save and force a corner kick. Nothing's going to come out of that, so we skip ahead to the fourth minute. Chauncey goes to find Lily up ahead, but she doesn't quite get the run at it. Ella is alert, manages to keep it out, and it's now a 2-on-1. Never mind, people get back. Lily drops it back to Adam. Adam shoots, and it's in. 1-0 is a score now for the Colors team. A very quick lead for them. That's what you love to see as the team captain. An unfortunate start there for the black team. Let's see if they can come back off of this kickoff now for them. Chauncey's getting pressed by Adam. Doesn't do anything. Pass is intercepted by Jack. Finds Adam. Adam has tons of space to run ahead. Parker comes in close, pressing down. Adam beats him and Chauncey, takes a shot, and Gavin makes yet another save. If he wasn't here, the score could be 3-0 in the 5th minute, and that would be rough. Corner from Lily. Finds Max. He doesn't quite get a shot off, but it manages to ricochet out to Jack wide. Can he do anything with it here? Slows the game down. Finds Lily even wider. She can drop it back. She does. Jack can drop it back now. Max makes a run. Parker gets the good steal from Jacko, and now he's got Cody to deal with, but Cody wins that one well. Aiden versus Lily now one more time, and Lily wins it yet again. She's got Adam up ahead. He may be in an offside position, but it doesn't matter. She shoots, and just like that, it is 2-0 now. What a way to start the game for the Colors team. Man, that's pretty impressive. Gavin's team has really got to start coming back, or some kind of effort for this, because it's not looking good for them. Gavin's got all kinds of time and space in the world with the ball now. Finally starts to get pressure by Adam. He blows past him, keeps dribbling. Cody intercepts it, and it's an open goal. Who's going to take it? Adam, Lily? Lily looks like she's going to, and yeah. That's just a silly mistake there from Gavin. I feel like he just tried to take the game into his own hands a little bit, and it didn't work for him. 3-0 in the 9th minute. Oh boy, it doesn't get any better of a start for the Colors team. I can say that much. Lily versus Aiden yet again. Lily yet again wins it. She doesn't have space, but she can sure make some. We've seen that. As she does, she keeps with the ball, and Gavin makes one more save. 3 goals for 3 saves for Gavin, but those 3 saves he had weren't exactly gimmies either, so I can't really say anything bad about him at this point in the game except for that dribble. That was pretty raggedy. Max now just gives the ball up to Katie. 2v1. What's it going to be? Oh, and Max stops the ball with his hand. That's going to be a free kick for the black team and a yellow card for Max. That's just a silly mistake there to give Gavin that good of a shot on goal here. What can he do with it? Runs up, takes it, tries to go under the wall, but it is just wide of the goal, and that's not going to come to anything. I needed something a little bit better. Aiden with a corner now for the black team. A really good cross there to find Parker, but he can't get a good touch. Jack tries to dribble it out. That comes to nothing as Katie gets a good step and Parker intercepts it. Chauncey now in the wide position with both Katie and Lily in the middle. Max goes to ground. Chauncey also goes to ground. He finds a pass. Lily takes a shot, and it's in. 3-1 for the game. I don't know. Yeah, that Good work there from Chauncey. Max didn't have a chance there. It was a 3-on-1. Max was never going to win a physical battle between himself and Chauncey. 3-1. 2 minutes left in the half now. Can the black team do anything more to come back? Cody throws it into Jekko, who's got not much space, but he finds Lily. Moves into the middle. She does find the pass. He lets it go to Adam. Adam, plenty of space ahead of him, splits the two defenders with the dribble, and the shot, post, and in. 4-1 before the half for the Colors team. This has been a brilliant half of soccer for them. Let's see if the black team can get one more attempt on goal in before the half. It doesn't look like it. Lily now only has Parker to beat with both Jack and Cody head. She beats Parker. Nothing but clean grass to dribble through and shoots, and he just misses the goal. She's just wide on that attempt. Can't fault her though. She already has 2 goals out of the 4 scored, so that's good. So coming out in the second half now, Gavin sticks with the 2-on-2. Aiden is moved to goal. Parker's moved to left back, and Gavin slides up into the midfield. The 2 attackers stay the same, but that might change later in the half because they haven't been the most effective. Because the scoreboard 4-1. It's just been raggedy for them. Let's see if they can improve in this half. Quick look at Jack's team. Now they're shifting into an ultra-aggressive 104. Ella still in goal, Max being the only center back now. Adam and Lily are at a 7 and 11 winger position, but I feel like Adam is going to drop back into the mid, most likely, with Jack and Cody being duo 9s. I don't know about that one. Let's see if anything can happen there, as the second half is set to begin. Gavin's team is balling out, and let's see if they can do anything to come back in this game. It doesn't look good for them at this point. Gavin moving up into the field, and he just gets drilled with the ball from Chauncey there, but Aiden's there to pick it up. No harm comes from that. Hopefully Gavin's not feeling too much pain from that today still. A throw in now in an attacking position for the black team. Gavin will likely throw it into the box. He's a big strong individual, and there it is. That's what he does, but he finds Cody instead, and now Lily has a 2-on-1. We know she can win these, and it looks like she does it again. Clean space again, but Aiden, he's out there. He gets the ball. Brilliant, courageous goalkeeping from him. As he hasn't played in goal for 3-4 years or so that's really, really good to see him come out and do that stuff. Love to see it. Lily has space on the wing now. Gavin is looking ultra defensive here, trying to not allow anything to get past him. A pass gets through there. Jack gets past Chauncey somewhat raggedly. That's a word. Nutmegs Gavin. Clean air ahead of him. Left-footed strike. And it's in. Oh, Aiden tips it. He really probably should have had that one, but a goal's a goal now for the team captain of the Colors team as Max and Cody do their signature celebration. 5-1 is the score now, and I don't think the black team can come back from this anymore. 34th minute. More than half is gone at this point. Ella's just holding onto the ball. Oh, never mind. It's a goal kick. She finds Max. Max finds Cody. Cody, I'm not sure if he let that go intentionally or not, but it seems like it does work, as Lily has yet another great dribble. And oh, it goes right underneath Aiden's foot. Oh no. There's Max and Cody doing their thing. That just seems mean at this point. 6-1 now. I hate to say it, but the fault of Aiden there. It's unfortunate for him and the team. But I don't think they would have come back if he saved that or didn't. Cody now has an attacking opportunity. Nothing but clean space ahead of him. This defending is just lacking as Aiden, we know where he's strong. He's good at pressing out and stopping the dribblers, but the shots are a little bit worse at this point. Let's see if he might be able to improve on that later in the half. Gavin gets past Max, takes a shot, but Ella is equal to it. And that's going to be that attempt over for the black team. She throws it up ahead. Once the camera moves, there it goes. It's up to Jacko. He's got Parker to beat, and he does. Now it's a 4v2. They can't lose to this one, it seems like. Wide open shot for Lily there. Hits it. Oh, it hits off the post, and no good. It's still in the Colors team possession, though, as Jack gets the ball. Gets past Parker. Plays it past to Cody in the midfield. Oh, and he just misses the ball. Man, if he hits that, that's certainly a goal. The attack is still on, though. Lily chips up a pass, and it's just over Jacko's head. He can't put his noggin to that one and put it in. Score remains 6-1, but that was a good-looking attack from the Colors team. If only they just got a little bit luckier with one of the 3 attempts, it would have been good. Jack in the midfield yet again keeps his dribble, as there's some collateral damage there between Chauncey and Lily. He still stays with it. He's got space in the middle to find a pass. He finds Cody. He sets himself, and he still misses the goal on the shot. I mean, at least he put a foot to it this time, but oh, that's something you want to see better from. And oh, now he just reaches out, and it's a handball. That's not the greatest of second halves there for Cody, but he might be able to improve, hopefully. And I don't think it will affect his match rating too much. He's done all right so far. Can't blame him. Gavin has a free kick now. He might look to shoot this because it's a small field. He's got a big leg. He does go for the shot, and it goes over Ella and into the goal. 6-2 now, but it's going to be too little too late with 9 minutes left to play. 43rd minute now, 6-2 is the score. Black team is yet again on the offensive. Adam gets in the way of Katie's shot. Jack gets in the way of Chauncey's shot and finds Cody up ahead. Let's see if they can launch a counterattack here as Cody gets past Parker. Good dribbling there from him. He finds Jack in the middle. Jack could pass it either Max or Cody or shoot. He slows the game down to find a pass. Finds Max. He can't miss. And he does. Oh, man. That Max and Cody combination so far. It's been the greatest thing to see and both extremely painful to play with. I have very mixed feelings, but I would draft them again if I had the choice. I'm very happy with that. Another attempt now. Oh, Parker. It was a good effort, but the decision-making was poor there as that gives Cody a wide-open shot, and this time he does not miss the goal. There it is. 7-2 now. 45th minute. Let's see if anything else can happen here. Any quick goals, or see if the black team can somehow launch a 5-goal comeback in 4 minutes. But it's not over until the final whistle blows, so anything could happen. Chauncey's pass is yet again intercepted from Jack. We've seen that one earlier in the game. But Gavin is just physically able to dominate him as that Katie, Gavin, Lily trio is doing work. Lily gets a shot, and Cody's in goal now. And that's an easy goal. Cody is not going to do anything there. We put Ella up top, or I put Ella up top, so that way hopefully she could score a goal, because she and Max were the only ones not to on the team. So I was really hoping something would happen, but it didn't. A little too late. 7-3 looks like it's going to be the final score, as it is the 50th minute, and that's the end of the game. It's time now for the second half of the video where I go through everybody's player ratings, and hopefully I don't offend anybody. And let's see how it goes. Just so you know, this is out of 100, out of a base rating of 60, so you start at 60 and you either improve or decline based on how I feel you did. Starting off with Gavin's team, I'll just go through first half of the formation bottom up. So that means Gavin is first up. In goal, I'll go through positives and negatives for everybody, hopefully, if I remember. First, yeah, Gavin's first, and based on his performance in goal, it wasn't really the greatest from him. He knows he can do better. That's okay. Happens to the best of us on some days, but I mean, he had some good saves there. The saves he had were all ones that they weren't like, hey, let me just grab the ball, and that's it. He was actually working to make those saves happen, so that's good to see. But his real game showed up in the second half when he was in the field, surprisingly, when he ended up with both a goal and an assist in just one half of play, which is better than most people that were participating in the field, especially, well, yeah, he showed up there, I'll give him that much. And that the goal that he scored, that one, that was way more. It was around half field, a little bit more, I think. So you need a leg for that, and he has one, so he used it to his advantage, and it ended up being good for him. So because of everything, I'll give him a rating of 78 for the game. Now next up in the defensive area, I'll start off with Chauncey on the right. He ended up with 0 goals, 1 assist, based from the first goal where he was just physically able to outplay Max and then get the pass off to Lily from the ground, which was interesting to watch. But if it's effective, I mean, can't complain about that. He had a pretty quiet game. He didn't really do anything specifically bad or specifically good other than the assist. So because of that, I'll give him a 71. Other side of the defense, we got Aiden, who it was not his day, I don't think, for that, because he let Lily blow by him way more times than he usually would if he was playing defense. But that's the thing, he usually doesn't play as a left back, full back, anything over there. He's usually a winger, center midfielder, anything up there. So he was playing out of position, and he just probably didn't have a good day because nobody's really played in months because of winter and quarantine and everything like that. But all things in consideration, the defending and then the two of the goals he let in from me and Lily, I think he both probably would have gotten on any other day. So because of that, I'm gonna have to give him a 60, which, I mean, it'll improve, guaranteed, the next time we go out and do something for sure. That's just how it is with him. And then next up in the midfield, we've got Parker. He had a really quiet game. I really couldn't find any highlights or lowlights for him. So because of that, it's just gonna stay at a 65 for him because it wasn't anything special and it wasn't anything bad. So there was that for him. Moving up into attack now on the right side, I think Katie was at, and she also had a really quiet game. Didn't notice much of anything from her at all, even less so than Parker. So because of that, it's going to be a 64 from her. No goals, no assists, just a very quiet game up top. On the other side, however, it was a bit noisier. Lily ended up with 2 goals, no assists, and the first goal, it was Chauncey's work that she just benefited, if that's a word, off of. But still, a goal's a goal, and it wasn't exactly a bad shot. She put it away in a good spot that Ella just couldn't quite get to because she was out of position. So, I mean, that's good for her. And then also, second goal off of the assist from Gavin. That was a good, clean hit to get past Cody. So because of that, I'm going to give her an end rating of 76. Now, moving over to my team, the Colors team. Starting off in goal, Ella, no goals, no assists. She didn't play in the field except for the last 5 minutes, which I wanted to get her out in the field a little bit earlier, but I lost track of time, unfortunately, so I didn't get to have her score or do anything fun like that. She didn't have much to do for the game, which is evident in the highlights and the final score, 7-3. And the 2 goals that she did let in, the first one, I don't blame her for that one because it was a lack of communication between her and Max, as he hasn't played soccer since 5th grade, I think, even if not longer. So I didn't expect much of anything from that one from him. So it is what it is. So I'll give Ella a 75, solid middle of the road rating because she didn't have to do too much, and when she did have opportunities, she usually made the most of them, which is all that you can ask for. Moving up into defense now, we've got Max, who yeah, he's pretty much the one that I blame on letting in the first goal, even though he wasn't going to win any kind of physical battle with Chauncey ever, because just look at the size difference between the two of them. It's not going to happen. Max and I are both stick figure dudes, so we're not going to win in the physical stuff like that. And other than that, in attack, he had that one opportunity that he missed that he really should have scored, but like I said, he hasn't played soccer since 5th grade. He wasn't even wearing cleats that day because he doesn't have any. He runs. That's really it. So because of that, he has an end score of 69. Perfect number for my boy. On the other side, we've got Cody, who somehow ended up with both a goal and an assist. I don't know how that happened. Mostly from the second half where it was 3 good chances. First one, he just didn't hit the ball. Second one, he missed the goal. Third one, he finally managed to put it in the net. And it was not a bad shot either. It was a good hit. So because of that and his defensive efforts in the first half, how he was pretty good at that, using his noggin to clear balls away, I'll give him a 75 for the game. Same thing as Ella. It was a good performance. Nothing really to complain about. Moving into the midfield now for my team, we have myself. I ended with 1 goal and no assist, which I really feel like I should have had at least 3 assists based on just the second half from the passes I had to Max and Cody alone. I feel like I did well at facilitating the ball in the midfield. And, of course, there was the first goal, which could be considered at my fault because I tried to dribble it out, which I had been doing all game, and it didn't do too bad up until that point where it ended up creating the one-on-one with Max and Chauncey that wasn't going to work out for Max in any way. So because of that, I gave myself a 78. My attack was okay, and my defense was poor. And moving up top now, this is where we had the real players stepping up for my team. I'll start off with Adam. He ended up with 2 goals and no assists. And those 2 goals that he scored, he managed to out-dribble 2 or 3 people on both of them. So that's relatively impressive coming from a guy I've never seen anything from before. And hopefully we can do something with him again if Gavin ever steals him back from where he's currently living. So because of that, he had nothing bad in his game that I saw. So I gave him an 88 for it. And the only reason I gave him an 88 for it is because there was somebody better than him, believe it or not, which was Lily, of course. Ended up with 3 goals and 1 assist, an amazing stat line. Like, majorly contributing on 4 of the 17 goals, more than half of them, is really impressive. She didn't do anything wrong the entire game. Every time she got the ball and dribbled with it, I don't think it ever ended in a poor situation for us. So because of that, she ends up with a rating of 94 and gets the golden boot for the match. And I no complaints about either her or Adam. They were both really good for the team, and they were really the reason why my team managed to come away with a dub. And that's it, everybody. Hopefully nobody's too upset with anything. If you are, then just yell at me. Oh well, I probably won't change anything. It is what it is. But that's it for this video. I will see you guys in another one. If you stuck around for this far, please consider subscribing if you aren't already. And see ya.